Every year, a truly remarkable event unfolds across our planet. Billions of birds embark on incredible journeys, leaving their homes behind in search of something vital. This is migration, a seasonal movement of breathtaking scale and precision. They travel from areas where resources are becoming scarce to places where food is abundant and the conditions are right for raising their young. It is a rhythm of nature, a pulse that beats across continents and oceans, driven by the ancient promise of survival. These are not short trips. They are epic voyages that can span thousands of miles, a testament to the sheer resilience and instinct of these feathered creatures. Imagine a creature weighing no more than a few coins, preparing to fly from the icy tundra of the Arctic all the way to the warm shores of South America. It sounds almost impossible, yet for many species, this is an annual reality. They face immense challenges along the way: treacherous weather, formidable mountain ranges, vast expanses of open water, and the constant threat of predators. It is a perilous undertaking, one that requires extraordinary endurance and an innate sense of direction that we are only just beginning to fully comprehend. The sheer distances covered are staggering, a display of natural power that connects ecosystems across the globe in a delicate, winged web of life. This incredible movement is not a random wandering, it is a highly organized and predictable event. Birds follow ancient, invisible pathways in the sky known as flyways. These routes have been used by countless generations, passed down through instinct and in some cases learned behavior. The timing is often impeccable, with birds arriving at their destinations just as the seasons turn and food sources, such as insects or flowering plants, become plentiful. This precise choreography ensures that they can rest, refuel, and successfully breed before beginning the long journey back home. It is a cycle of departure and return that has shaped their very existence. The question that has fascinated us for centuries is, how do they do it? Without maps, without compasses, without any of the technology we humans rely on, these birds navigate with astonishing accuracy. They are guided by forces and senses that are almost alien to us. The world, it seems, provides them with all the clues they need to find their way across a vast and changing landscape. This built-in guidance system is one of nature's greatest marvels, a sophisticated biological toolkit that allows these tiny travelers to conquer the globe. Their journey is not just a physical one, it is a sensory masterpiece. One of the most fundamental tools in a bird's navigational kit is the sun. Just as ancient mariners used the sun to find their way across the seas, birds use its position in the sky as a celestial compass. But their ability is far more advanced than simply flying towards the light. They possess an internal clock, a biological timepiece that allows them to compensate for the sun's movement throughout the day. By knowing the time, they can interpret the sun's position to determine the correct direction, whether it is east, west, north, or south. This sun compass is a reliable guide, at least on clear days, steering them steadily along their migratory path. When the sun sets and darkness falls, many migrating birds do not stop to rest. Instead, they switch to a different navigational system, the stars. Nocturnal migrants, such as warblers and thrushes, use the patterns of the constellations to orient themselves. They seem to have an innate star map, learning the layout of the night sky as young birds. They focus on the area of the sky that shows the least movement, which in the northern hemisphere is around the North Star, Polaris. This provides them with a fixed point to navigate by, a constant beacon in the vast darkness of the night, guiding them safely towards their destination. Perhaps the most extraordinary sense of all is one we humans cannot perceive: the Earth's magnetic field. Birds are thought to have a remarkable ability known as magnetoreception. It is believed they can actually see the planet's magnetic lines of force, a kind of visual overlay on their normal sight, thanks to special proteins in their eyes. This magnetic sense acts like a built-in compass, providing a constant directional cue, regardless of the weather or time of day. It gives them a global positioning system that works anywhere on Earth, from the densest fog to the darkest night, ensuring they never truly lose their way. Beyond these incredible natural compasses, birds also rely on more familiar cues. They create mental maps of their routes, memorizing landmarks like coastlines, river valleys, and mountain ranges. This cognitive mapping allows them to make fine-tuned adjustments to their course, recognizing familiar rest stops where they can find food and shelter year after year. Some scientists also believe that birds can use their sense of smell to navigate, detecting subtle odors carried on the wind that are characteristic of their home or destination. It is this combination of senses, from the cosmic to the terrestrial, that makes their navigation so robust and successful. Among the world's great travelers, the Arctic tern holds the title for the longest migration. This slender seabird is a true global citizen, undertaking a pole-to-pole journey that is simply astonishing. It breeds in the coastal regions of the Arctic during the northern summer, enjoying the perpetual daylight. Then, as winter approaches, it flies south, all the way to the Antarctic coast, to enjoy a second summer. This round trip can cover up to 50,000 miles, meaning that over its lifetime, an Arctic tern may fly a distance equivalent to traveling to the moon and back 3 times. It experiences more daylight than any other creature on Earth. Another champion of endurance is the bar-tailed godwit. This wading bird performs the longest non-stop flight ever recorded. One individual was tracked flying from its breeding grounds in Alaska, directly across the Pacific Ocean to New Zealand without a single break. The journey took over 11 days, covering more than 7,500 miles of open water. To prepare for this incredible feat, the godwit undergoes a dramatic transformation, building up huge fat reserves and even shrinking some of its internal organs to lighten its load. Its journey is a masterclass in efficiency and physical endurance, a single, uninterrupted flight powered by sheer determination. Not all migrations are about covering the greatest distance. Some are remarkable for the altitudes they reach. The bar-headed goose is famous for flying over the highest mountain range on Earth, the Himalayas. These geese migrate from their breeding grounds in Mongolia to their wintering grounds in India. To do so, they must fly at altitudes of over 29,000 feet, where oxygen levels are dangerously low and temperatures are freezing. They have evolved unique physiological adaptations, including highly efficient hemoglobin in their blood, which allows them to capture and use oxygen far more effectively than other birds, enabling them to conquer these formidable peaks. Even the smallest birds can be long-distance champions. The tiny ruby-throated hummingbird, which weighs less than a nickel, makes a courageous journey each year. Many of these hummingbirds fly from their breeding grounds in the eastern United States and Canada down to Central America for the winter. This trip involves a perilous, non-stop flight of over 500 miles across the Gulf of Mexico, a journey that can take up to 22 hours. Before they leave, they double their body weight, storing enough fat to fuel this incredible ocean crossing. It is a powerful reminder that in the world of migration, size is no barrier to greatness. For centuries, the disappearance and reappearance of birds was a deep mystery. Today, scientists use a variety of sophisticated tools to unravel the secrets of their journeys. One of the simplest, yet most effective methods is bird banding, or ringing. Researchers carefully catch a bird, place a small, lightweight ring with a unique number on its leg, and then release it. When that bird is found or recaptured elsewhere, the ring provides valuable data about its travel route, lifespan, and population size. This simple technique has helped to map the major flyways of the world and connect breeding and wintering grounds across continents. Modern technology has given us an even more detailed glimpse into these epic voyages. Scientists can now fit birds with tiny, lightweight tracking devices that use satellites or GPS to record their exact movements. These trackers transmit data in real time, showing not just the bird's route, but also its flight speed, altitude, and even its heart rate. This technology has produced breathtaking revelations, such as the non-stop flight of the bar-tailed godwit. It allows us to follow individual birds on their incredible journeys, witnessing their challenges and triumphs from thousands of miles away, and understanding their behavior in unprecedented detail. Understanding these journeys is more than just an academic exercise. It is crucial for the bird's survival. Migration is a critical part of their life cycle, allowing them to exploit seasonal abundances of food and find safe places to raise their young. Without the ability to migrate, many species would be unable to survive the harsh conditions of winter or find enough resources to breed successfully. The seasonal rhythm of migration ensures the health and continuity of bird populations, connecting ecosystems and playing a vital role in controlling insect populations and pollinating plants along their routes. Their journeys sustain both their own species and the environments they visit. These great migrations, however, are facing growing threats from human activity. Climate change is altering the timing of the seasons, creating a mismatch between when birds arrive and when their food is available. The loss of wetland and forest habitats along their flyways means there are fewer safe places for them to rest and refuel. By studying their journeys, we can identify these critical stopover sites and work to protect them. The epic journey of a migratory bird is a powerful symbol of our planet's interconnectedness. Ensuring they can continue to make these voyages is a responsibility we all share, for their survival is deeply intertwined with the health of our world.